So I guess basically Boxing Canada has this new thing where they can just pick who's going to go to certain tournaments. So for the Pan Am Games, a lot of people were asking me, are you going? You're the defending Pan Am champion. You know, they expected I was going, and I got a phone call from Boxing Canada that they're going to give it to another girl on the team. We're both currently on the team at the middleweight division. And this last Canadian championship, they gave her a bye, so we didn't actually get to fight. So it's a little bit weird because typically for any sport, you compete to see who's going to move on to the next level, the next competition. It's a little different because this time we didn't compete. We haven't for the last couple of years, and so we actually have been in the same category since 2010 when they announced these three categories that would go to the Olympics and also the Pan Am Games. So we've been fighting for 5 years, and every single year I've had to beat her to move on in that year. So 2010 I had to beat her to go to the World Championship, which was seeding for the Olympic qualifier. The next year I had to beat her again to go to the Pan Am Games in 2011. The following year I had to beat her again to go to the Olympics. And then the following year after that, you know, coming back from the Olympics, having that low, like most athletes would have, I lost to her by split decision at the Canadian box-off. And she's been sent on all these trips without having to beat me again since then. So it's different. It's completely different. It's not what we're used to. I had to beat her every year to go on my tournaments. And when I got this news, it was kind of it was good and bad news at the same time, right? So they told me that they're going to be sending this other fighter, but at the same time they told me that there was going to be a fight within Canada between the two of us to see who would go to the Olympic qualifier. So I was thankful at least that I would still have a shot to fight to go to the Olympics, that they weren't just going to send somebody because they chose to, you know. So even though I'm not going to the Pan Am Games, I still have that chance to fight for a spot to go to the Olympics. I'm thankful for that. I'll have to bypass the Pan Am Games this year. It's unfortunate. I had a really great time 4 years ago in Guadalajara. It was amazing. It was a great experience. Successful experience, but I mean I have the Olympics to look forward to, so.